continued interviews asking Republican elected officials, what about this whole praising Hitler thing that Donald Trump did? And our next example is John Berman on CNN interviewing Senator Bill Hagerty and saying, are there any things you believe Hitler did that are good?
What good things would you say Hitler did?
Well, I wouldn't say Hitler did any good things. And I would also say this. I worked both with General Kelly and President Trump in the last administration, and it was not a good fit. General Kelly's been on record many times criticizing President Trump. Obviously, he doesn't like President Trump. I would take that with a grain of salt, just as I would some of the other things that have been reported.
Okay, so Hagerty says, I would take what Kelly says with a grain of salt, which suggests maybe it was a lie. Except then Berman says, do you have awareness of John Kelly ever lying about anything? And Hagerty has to admit, no, I actually don't.
Do you have any idea what Trump could be praising about Adolf Hitler?
Well, I'm not agreeing that Trump is praising Adolf Hitler, because all you have are the comments from General Kelly, again, who did not mix with President Trump, who did not get along with President Trump, and who's been consistently on the record against President Trump. I'll say this. I did serve with President Trump as U.S. ambassador to Japan. We have more U.S. military stationed there in Japan than any place else in the world overseas. President Trump came to visit me 3 times. We always met with our military there, and I never saw anything but the utmost respect. Both President Trump's respect for our military and their love and respect for him. That's what I know.
John Kelly, retired 4-star Marine general. He was chief of staff and Secretary of Homeland Security while you were ambassador to Japan. Did he ever lie to you about anything?
I never am aware of John Kelly lying to me about anything, no.
All right, so why doubt what he is now saying on the record out loud about these conversations?
Because it's wholly inconsistent with my experience with President.
So listen, we did the consistency routine yesterday. We talked about how actually this is completely consistent with everything we know about Trump in every way. Every single one of these new statements is completely consistent with what we know about Trump. The funny thing there is it's Hagerty who goes, I would take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. Well, you know John Kelly. Has he ever lied about anything to your knowledge? No. So why would you suspect that this is a lie? It just doesn't sound like Trump, except of course it absolutely does. Is this going to be a deciding factor ultimately in this election? No, I don't believe that it's going to be. Is it exposing these Republicans for the naked political actors that they are, who put party above country no matter what, above all else every single time? Yes, it is. And on the bonus show today, we are actually going to be exploring some other naked politics, including that Eileen Cannon, the judge in one of Trump's criminal trials, who has been very friendly, very useful to Trump. She's reportedly being considered for attorney general. Think about that. A whole bunch of other great stories on the bonus show when I am joined by producer Pat. We do have a new show tomorrow, but there's no reason to wait for that because you can get the bonus show today by signing up at joinpacman.com. I hope you will do it. I hope to see you on the bonus show, and otherwise we'll be back tomorrow. I wrote a book. This was so much work and a long time coming, but I am thrilled about how it turned out, and I hope you will read it. The book is called The Echo Machine. The 10-second summary is I explain how things broke in American politics, how to fix it, and which countries have already figured it out. No matter who wins in November, we need a plan, and that's what the book is about. If Trump wins, the book is a warning about how we got here and how to prevent it from getting worse. If Kamala Harris wins, the book explains what we do with this incredible opportunity to improve the lives of Americans. The book faces long odds, I will admit. There's the belief that to have a successful political book, you need corporate media, and that it really can't be done successfully with an independent media platform like mine. But I believe that we can prove them wrong. I hope you will order the book today. You can get The Echo Machine at davidpakman.com/echo. on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Audible, Kindle, anywhere that books, ebooks, and audiobooks are sold. You can also call any local bookstore, ask them to order The Echo Machine by David Pakman. No matter where you get the book, you will get the free pre-order bonuses, including a signed book plate. After ordering, just go to davidpakman.com/freebookstuff. davidpakman.com/free book stuff to get the free stuff. Let's do this.